Alrighty, welcome, guys, to the Messy Bitch podcast. This is D at Slice of D54 on Instagram, as well as Vindicated Wisdom on Instagram as well. And LinkedIn, you can find me at Devon Nunn, and you can find me at Zoriel Crash on Facebook. Now, guys, I've come back today to kind of give you a little update. I know it's been kind of like a long time since I've been on, probably about a week and a half or so. I will say I have come up with new designs for the cards, so I definitely want you guys to go check those out. Hit up my Instagram or my LinkedIn to see the new designs that we've got going on, and as well go ahead and leave your feedback in the comment section so that I know how I can improve, or if there's a card that you would like me to create, I will do that as well. Now, guys, I'm going to go ahead and move forward. We pretty much completed several projects within the week. Personally, myself, I've completed several projects in the week. I have created a hair supplement that should assist within hair growth and color enhancement. I have also completed the deck up into 75 cards. There is a total of 75 cards, but I do not have 75 cards here. I have been handing out cards one by one to people on the street. So if you find me on the street, hit me up, say hi. I'll give you a card for a donation, of course. We also want to kind of go over the video game as it is in progress right now. I am currently working on learning 3D and 2D design. When it comes to building platform games, it's going to take me quite a minute. This game is steady in process. The artwork is done for characters. However, I'm still working on landscape art, and that's part of what the journey is for. So we're going to keep going on this little journey because, in all honesty, even though it feels like I haven't gone anywhere, I've probably shot off past the moon at this point. So we're going to go ahead and continue forward. I'm going to give you guys a mini read, give you guys a little bit of information, what you need to know for this next coming week or so. You may see a couple new cards and you may not see certain cards in here. Again, I have been giving out these cards within the past couple of days. I do not plan to continuously give these cards out. This is just kind of like to get my portfolio out there, my artist portfolio, as well as for you to see the progress that I've made, especially when it comes to my artwork within the past several months. So I do want y'all to bear with me, and I do apologize if it's taking me a little long to get these out. To get the full deck done and to get it fully printed and give you guys a full reading with all the cards. Again, I'm still kind of struggling with some job finding situations. But this has definitely been an ongoing process, which is worth it. I won't lie. So I've pulled out 3 cards so far: the Aether Body, the Devil, and the Waves card. So definitely you are receiving waves of information more than likely, or you may be receiving something in waves. So say one wave comes in and then a bigger wave comes in and a smaller wave comes in and then boom, the tsunami. You may be dealing with something that's going to come in a lot more powerful than you think it was, because waves, they do fluctuate in power as well. With the Devil card here, it seems like your soul has gained some kind of direction, and the Aether Body, there's definitely a lot of projections going on, so be mindful not to take on anything that's not yours. The projections are getting stronger, and it's just coming in waves. The Dream card came out. There might be something significant with your dreams, or since I've noticed with the Dream card, it's a dream catcher, and it looks like there's an eye caught in the dream. So maybe there is somebody spying on you in your dreams, or maybe, your dream catcher caught something. So definitely pay attention to your dreams and the significance of the messages that are coming directly towards you from that. And I'm going to go ahead and drop a couple more cards, and we're going to see what comes out. I'm kind of just letting them fly out, guys. I'm not even really like pulling them at this point. If I do pull, more than likely I need to, but so far Spirit's just telling me let them fall out. Okay, so I have Spirit communication as well as the window, so there's definitely an air of transparency here, as well as there is communication. You may be receiving downloads, uploads. You may be sending out downloads to somebody to get a message across. Definitely pay attention to those things. Those messages could be very significant as to your journey and how you should maneuver or what moves you should make. Now, I'm not saying test fate. I'm saying definitely pay attention to it so that you're aware of the important parts that you may need to know about prior to experiencing whatever it is you're meant to experience. Deja vu is not unusual. It is something that most people deal with. So I do understand if you have a moment that you feel like was in a dream years ago, it more than likely was. I've experienced it a couple times, so that is not something unusual at all. It's actually not a bad thing, nor is it a good thing. So it can be good, it can be beneficial because it can give you a heads up of what you might be dealing with. However, it can also be a bad thing because now you're ahead of the game and you could possibly mess something up by touching something that you shouldn't. Or you could probably, I want to say, make a mistake that could alter the course of your journey. So pay attention to how you're maneuvering, what messages you receive, downloads you receive. Those will give you kind of direction as well as where to move here. I've got the Archer and the Sun, so shoot for the stars, definitely. The Spider and the Gate card, so new beginnings. Definitely a entry to something, so you may be entering something. Emergence definitely came out. So something is going to be brought out in conversation. And I pulled out the Nightcap card, which the Nightcap card not only has my information on it, but it has a sign on it that says desire is what makes us human. Go and take a look at that. Desire is what makes us human. I know it's hard to see. There you go. Right there. So desire is what makes us human, and your desires may come out in a conversation or with a connection. I would definitely not let your desires overtake you. But if you have a desire, do not be afraid to express it, because now is probably the perfect time for anybody to express desire and want. Also, don't make assumptions. Take time to think about your decisions before you make them. With the Devil card and the Wanderer card coming out, that card is a recurring theme. So I wouldn't say lean on your network too much, because this might be a decision that you may need to make alone, but you will create a network which will help you solve some very pertinent issues, as well as a network. You're going to maybe need a network that will keep it completely transparent with you as best as they possibly can. It looks like something may be heating up with the Fan card coming out. You may need to cool down. Oh, hello. All right, so I've got the Scarab card. The Scarab card came out right side up. There are two circles on the Scarab card. There is light and dark. There is day and night. There is up and down. There is top and bottom. If you see that, you see what the card means. The Scarab has its wings open. Normally, the Scarab is an indication of healing and prosperity, as well as longevity in life. The Scarab is a part of Egyptian folklore. However, they are real bugs. They are not as they are portrayed in The Mummy, as far as I'm aware. But then again, I've only come across one real Scarab in my life, and it flew onto my balcony when I was chilling. So that was years ago, and I should have caught it because I found out that Scarabs are worth a lot of money. Anyways, but that's neither here nor there. I definitely want y'all to pay attention to your intentions, especially as you're moving forward. And boom, just like that, magic. I definitely want y'all to pay attention to how y'all are moving forward, the choices that you're making. I'm not too sure about your individual situation. However, somebody said the answer is a yes. Remember to consult your spirit guides. However, do not put too much faith in what they have to say. They are only giving you what they can give you from the afterlife. Those whispers coming from the afterlife are definitely something that you should pay attention to. In all honesty, when it comes to your mind, it's smart to pay attention to those voices that are lower than the louder voices. Sometimes they can have some messages that you need here. So the vault is locked. The moon, the spider. And the engine. So the vault is locked, and there may be some emotions bottling up from the top, or an engine might have been started. I did pull out the engine card as well as the spider and the moon. And an offering. All right, guys. So pay attention. You're going to be offered a new experience in life. This experience will be granted to you from the divine. Pay attention to your intention as you move through this experience, because anything that you do in the midst of it can be judged harshly, or it can be judged normally. As I said, everything comes with a good or a bad consequence. It's up to you what you are willing to do with your situation, as well as how you are moving forward. Make sure you pay attention to transparency. That was a big theme of this specific reading. If you are lacking transparency, or you feel like you're not, if somebody's not being transparent with you, trust your intuition. More than likely, they're not being completely honest with you. But keep your mind open and keep your eyes open, because at the end of the day, you're still going through a journey. You're more than likely healing just like I am, and it takes time. Okay. And it takes careful evaluation of the people that you decide to let interact with you. You can't be alone forever. However, you can make better choices of who you choose to interact with and who you choose to spend your time with, as well as moments that you see in your mind. Make sure you pay attention to those downloads, because again, those downloads may pay a significant mind to what happens in your future or as your life goes on. And they could be helpful. They could not be helpful. And they could warn you of oncoming disaster. Okay, so if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, go ahead and drop those in the comment box below. I hope you enjoyed this mini read. If you would like to get a deck, go ahead and send me an email or a message. We'll go ahead and talk to you about it. I'll tell you how these decks are made and how I will start distributing them before I get them onto a sales floor, because I'm working on currently getting a full deck, a full product printed, and getting the full product on the sales floor so that you guys can buy a set deck on at the store. And if you want to buy a custom deck, which means you can get custom drawn cards, I do those, and you can also get the deck that I have procured. I choose the cards for you. You can do that as well. Send me an email at scryingstealthartist@gmail.com. You can also send me an email at kingmaddox.ip@gmail.com, as well as you can send me a DM on Instagram or LinkedIn. I will get back to you within a 24-hour period, no more than 48 hours, more than likely. Again, questions, comments, or concerns, go ahead and drop those in the description box below. Go ahead and share, like, and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. I know I'm not the most exciting person or the most funny, but I am definitely here to give you a message. If you want the message, take it. Take what you need. Leave what you don't. It's not all going to be for you, to be completely honest. All you got to do is keep it moving forward. All right. So It was good to see you guys again. I hope you all enjoyed this last video. Again, like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. D out.